Hi there, and welcome to Busternet. It's a new series of shows within Gloucester City where I start taking a look at your tactic and we start using it with Gloucester City. We've had lots of ideas on what to do with Gloucester City. And I was thinking long and hard, and finally something struck me. Why don't we make this into like a community Gloucester City save, right? So you guys submit your tactics to me. They have to be FMF files. And what I will do is use that tactic with Gloucester City. Maybe that tactic needs to be tweaked. Maybe it needs to be improved. I don't know until I see the tactics. Well, as long as we can use the tactic, I'll put it up. And they have to be reasonable tactics. You guys go out there and give me no defenders. I'm not going to use it. Okay, so it's going to be realistically decent tactics. We'll put them up, and I'll try and work them around, and I might tweak them. So we use the tactics for two games. On one show, I will just cover the whole show with that tactic. On another show, I'll just do a recap of the tactic before I go to the next tactic and show you what happened in that tactic. So that's the plan. On today's show, we are going to load up a tactic that somebody sent. His name is Sandokan, and he sent me a tactic which is a 5-3-2. So let's take a look at the 5-3-2 tactic that he sent. Well, okay, cool. All right, so he's got three team instructions that I'm looking at straight away. Pass into space, play out of defense, whip crosses, and drop deeper. He's got a DLF on support and a poacher on attack. We can work with that. Wing back on support, wing back on attack. Very interesting. A DLP on support. I might have to change that. Okay. A CD on defend, BPD on cover, and CD on defend, and goalkeeper on defend. I'm gonna have to change that. Ball winning midfielder on support in the middle. Not too sure about that. With a wing back on attack down the right flank, that would make me a bit vulnerable down the right. And then you've got CM attack. Now, I've seen something like this before. Somebody did send me something similar for me to take a look. I'm just going to make a few tweaks because I'm a bit worried about the ball winning midfielder on support. He's going to have hard tackling set, but he's got a wing back on attack. I can understand the logic behind this. I can, but I'm going to change this guy to a defend duty to compensate for the fact that this guy is going forward and that this guy is going to be a little choo-choo train of a closing down artist. Wing back on support and wing back on attack. Okay, ball playing defender on cover. I can see how this might work. Let's see what we can do now with his passing. We can't change it any more than it's already set. So he's going to have mixed passing. Okay, so he's going to bomb passes. So we want to have a player here who can play those kind of passes. All right, now let's look at the S-man and what he says. S-man, what do you think? Well, the S-man has come back with these players that I can use. We're a few days away from playing Bournemouth. This gives me time for my team. Well, as you can see in my training, the team is not going to be set to anything like match tactics. Nope, still attacking movement. I haven't changed that since the start of the season, right? Because I want that small little burst when it comes to the attack. When you get a small burst in attack, so we're gonna use this tactic and hope to God that we do okay. I might change duties and roles in the game depending on what happens. So this match will be played on comprehensive. So if you're not into watching games in comprehensive, well, it's the only way I can play it if I'm going to be watching a tactic. Wow, we're closing in on a record winning run. I skipped past that. I don't even notice that. Mafia on verge of assist landmark. That's true on a new record winning run. I didn't even know that. Have won 8 matches on the spin. Our record is, I think, 8 as well. Yeah, if we win this next match, then we would have gone. Yeah, we have. Okay, so match preview team. Let's go to the team selection one more time. So we have these bunch of players, and Colado has been opted as a deep line playmaker on defense. Now, what are his PIs? Dribble less, more direct passes. Makes sense. That's good to see. I would have done the same thing. Edit more direct. So we are going to be pinging balls from the back. In that case, I'll put another player. I might play another player there by the name of Olmedo. Where are you, Olmedo? Are you in my team, Olmedo? There you are, Olmedo. His tackling is 11. Uh, I just need him to be a very good passer of the ball. Passing is 14, decisions are 14, and vision is 14. Okay, Olmedo, you come here. All right. Why have I chosen Olmedo? I want him to play like a Andrea Pirlo. So I've got Colado as a ball winning midfielder on support. Germano as the attack. Wingback on support. Mamija. We want somebody who can. Oh, Frantisek Hajek is not 100%. So we got Webster, Moore, and Amara. Amara. Okay, I am running out of defenders to play in that position. Okay, more. You gotta come here. Holy cow, Sergio Gomez, you might be the only one who can play this position. Passing 16, decisions 14. Okay, he's the PPD on cover. Johnston, you're changed. I want you sweeper keeper on attack. Okay. All right. So we've got control fluid, drop deeper. Not with a 3-5-2. Gonna play on a normal defensive line, pass into space. We already got DLP on defend here. I just want him. I don't want him to leave this area. If he goes on support, he's gonna be involved in all these other stuff here. But once again, we are going to try that. We might try that out later. Okay, what about their instructions? Close. No, 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 no. More direct passes. No, 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 no. Okay. I get what he's trying to do. Okay, I get what he's trying to do. Okay, okay, okay. He's trying to get more direct pass. He's trying to get this guy to bomb crosses from here. So I won't change all of that, but definitely he'll dribble less. And I see what he's trying to do. Far post, crossing to the far post. Okay, makes sense. We've got a poacher there, so he wants the ball to go to him. And Mafio's on attack. Maybe. Might be a bit dangerous, but I will give that a shot as well. Now control and fluid. Okay. And instructions, normal defensive line. Okay, so here we go. We've submitted our team. Let's look at the bench now. Let's see how this tactic plays out. Is this gonna kill my winning run? I hope not. We can bring you in just in case I need to change my systems later to make sure that we win the game. Yeah, if this tactic doesn't pan out, I've only got a few seconds to come back. So we might have to change tactics on in the second half. Yes, I will definitely do want to win. Let's see how far we can go with this tactic and see how well it does. Yes, we have been impressive at home. So first game of the season. I'm okay. So what changes did I make to the tactics? Small little changes, right? I didn't make wholesale changes. I changed this guy to a attack so that his emphasis is on transitions as well. I changed him to a support duty. I changed him from support to defend, but kept him as I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to create a lot of passes from all mid this position here, and I see what this guy is the fullback on. Who's playing as a ICBM. Yeah, he's gonna do all his ICBM passes from deep. However, it's also possible he might go down to defend duty, but I'm wondering if that was gonna, yes, if he goes on a defend duty, he won't be able to do all the risky passes. So if he's on support, he will be. Okay. All right. So there we go. Up front, apparently they want me to use Will Greek. DLF on support. Will Greek isn't that bad. But he's only got strength of 11. I got Lacazette. Lacazette is 14, so Lacazette will come in instead of Will Greek. Okay. All right. I can't do that now. The players have already been submitted. I depend on the airman. He screwed me over with the wrong choice. So Will Greek is playing. All right, more to Germano. He doesn't have tackling. Please note, he's my CMA who has no tackling. Colado out wide. It goes to Mafio. Mafio is offside. I thought it was brilliant. Okay, we're gonna have to watch every transition like a hawk. Olmedo goes back to win that ball. Will Greek, yes, he does well, but less deep. No, not well enough. Mamija, can you do that ICBM pass that we want you to do? He didn't. Doesn't have it in him. Graham. Sometimes they don't make those passes because they have nobody to pass to. Oh, pass into space is there. Okay, we'll have to make sure that I'm looking at the right players running into space. Oh, that was Mafia wins the ball back. Colado now to Will Greek. Will Greek holds the ball up, plays it back to Olmedo, the deep line playmaker who's playing very much like an Andre Pirlo in this game. Mafio tries to win one, beat one player, and Z Gomez scores. Opening goal. Nice tactic. A few tweaks are needed, but never mind. We're off to a winning start. Mafio, well done. Gets in. I like the way this wing back gets on. And Sandokan is on our Discord channel as well. So he submitted this tactic. So I'm taking a quick look. And the one thing I'm a bit worried about is the ball winning midfielder. So where is Colado? Where are you, Colado? Colado? Yes, that's where he is. So ball winning midfielder on support, he might be everywhere. Ball. And I changed the DLP from support to defense because I need an anchor in defense because we have three center backs. So we don't want him to go all over the place. I've not changed the set piece routines. Germano. Ooh, Z Gomez is off. Lightning fast. Can he hold the ball up? He's got support coming. They are there. Z Gomez plays it to Germano. Lionel Messi of my team screws things up. Germano should have scored. That was a gimme. I don't think he is going to be Lionel Messi, right? But I think he has the potential to be a very good player in the mold of Lionel Messi. Not a superstar, but he has the potential. Germano, what is he doing? Will Grigg is in pain. Look at that. He hardly plays for us nowadays, but he comes up, plays for 10 minutes, and then after that has a gashed head. Well, you keep on, boy. We need you. We need that fighting spirit, that Irish fighting spirit. Hunt, Colado, the ball winning midfielder, so high up the pitch. Deep line playmaker on defense to Bore. Okay, Colado. If he starts wandering to the other side of the pitch, I'll be worried. But it's good. The boys are all going to the left side of the pitch here. Colado, does he do? Doesn't actually. Colado is ball winning midfielder on support. But let's keep an eye out on him. This system has to play. For this system to play well, that player has to be good enough to perform that role. We get a corner. Is these are his corner routines, not mine? So we're not going to change the corner routines. Germano in the box. Greek gets up. Hmm. Okay, we might change your corner routines. Colado, look at him come all the way back just to defend. Okay, we're gonna change your corner routines. Your attack corner routines. Unfortunately, let's go to the corner routine. Routine one, no, 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 no. We're loading my routines. Okay. Defend, no, BTN, this the one. Okay. Then our left and right, load, done. Attack, load. I like your corner routine, but I'm partial to mine. Okay. And load. And corner routines will be short for left and short for right. And there we go. We made some changes. We're going to change it around later. I'm going to look at the free kick routines next. Okay, Germano to Colado. Colado to Mafio. Mafio is off, gets us a corner. Let's see how my corner routines do. Okay, the boys are in the box. We have Colado, we have Germano. Germano plays it mixed, idiot. It's not supposed to be mixed, you fool. Ebinga. Okay, and Colado is actually out of position, so we have a problem, Houston. Colado was not supposed to be doing that. He's supposed to be my ball winning midfielder. Colado is back in position. Garcia to Cook. Cook out to Ebinge. Crosses it. Webster reads the danger, puts it out. Hunt. Will Grigg is on 6.7. Memija tries to look for the far post cross. Not that good at it. All right, I'm going to change his crossing pattern. Far post for him might be a bit of an ass. So we're going to remove the aim. I want to give him options to cross the ball. Because sometimes the far post is nice, but poacher into space doesn't always happen. And if he gets to the deep line forward on support, might be good. Because we are playing on fluid, so there are going to be a few players in transitions, so he might want to cross to somebody else. So I'm going to let my fullback make that decision. Schwenchen, Germano wins the ball. Will Grigg is on fire? No, he's not. He does. He is on fire. He wins the ball back, but he plays this ridiculous pass. Will Grigg, come on. Oh, Lewis Cook, you're really asking for trouble. Cook trips Grigg. Collard Germano now. What a free kick. And offside is Gomez. Okay, how does the team look? We're not doing very well in terms of possession, I have to say. Hunt to Ebenge. But we are sitting, if I'm looking at my instructions, we are sitting normal. It's not, we are still quite deep. Cook out to Schwenchen. Now I'm looking at my players come to defend. Graham goes wide. The boys are in the box. Everybody seems to be marking their targets except for Habjik. Gracia cross. Sergey Gomez read the danger. They're offside. Might have to take off Will Greek. But Lacazette also can't jump in the air. I was hoping to play some player who can jump in the air. Colado, Z Gomez makes it two. This was your set piece routine, not mine. Okay, so I wouldn't change it. Whatever you've done in your set piece routine seems to be working for free kicks. There we go. Colado into the box. Passes it, squares it for Z Gomez. Z Gomez completely unmarked. The poacher make sure it's 2-0. Free kick Schwensen to Ebinge. I have not changed your, but I noticed that you have a striker up front, so I won't be changing it. Corner to be taken by Bournemouth. Hojberg. How do you pronounce that name? I think it's Hojberg. Okay, Will Greek. Still looking at the bench, wondering if a gas sheet is enough for me to take him off, but he's Irish, so we'll keep him on. They're supposed to have fire in their belly. Raya. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna. Raya to Greek. Germano. Greg again holds the ball up, but makes a stupid pass. Okay, that's it. Real Greg, you really want to come off the bench. You really want to get back to the bench, rather. So we'll take you off. We can't afford those kind of mistakes. Mamija to Will Greg to Germano. Germano has options. Come on, do see Z Gomez, don't you? Z Gomez, poacher, plays a simple crossfield pass to Mamija. We get a corner. Good football. Because the poacher didn't have any passing options, and you can see that the support is there for him, and he is able to do the right thing, and he actually planted that for Mamija on the left flank. Nice. Can Hunt now with the ball. Okay, Sergey Gomez, Mamija now plays it to Olmedo. Olmedo to Colado. Colado is the ball winning midfielder on support. So far, he hasn't got a yellow card. That's kind of cool. Colado out to Mamija. It's a role he wants to play too. So thank you, Sandokan. You've actually made a tactic which makes Colado happy. Germano doesn't get into the box. Garcia, Graham. Well, I am a bit concerned because Germano doesn't tackle very much, but he's playing central midfielder on attack. So I do expect him not to do any tackling there. So Colado has to do the grunt work. Z Gomez is offside. So we're coming to the end of the first half. So far, it doesn't look too bad. We will take a look at some of the heat maps. All right. So in terms of the overview of the two teams, you can see that Gloucester City literally are playing around this zone, which is kind of cool. As expected, they're coming down this flank again. This is our right flank is our left flank is a bit more has got a CM on A in that position. So here we have Germano on A. So this is actually the more vulnerable flank for us. Instead of the one you think or would be the one with the attacking wing back on attack, but because we've got a solid Colado there, so you can see Colado. Oh no, that was a rash challenge. Rash challenge. He almost picked up a yellow card. Dulo Few with the free kick into the box. St. Johnston picks that up. We'll now switch over to extended highlights. I've seen enough. We can keep this going. Lacazette, Z Gomez, Galloway, out to Delulululu. Few. Who's this? Colado trying to get. I wonder why Colado went to the wrong side of the player. That was a bit odd. Mafio does well, wins the ball. I might actually give Mafio pass. What do you call it? Direct passes from the back. That's something I might try because he has the players up front to aim for, and we win another corner with the pressing of Z Gomez. So the only things I changed, a few tweaks here and there, but nothing too major. Oh, we have a penalty. Webster wins a penalty inside the box. Gloucester City have a chance to make it 3-0. Z Gomez can add to his list of goals scored this season if he makes it and scores this goal. Thank you, Sandokan, for this tactic. It's actually a very nice 5-3-2. And there's not too much wrong with this tactic. It's got just a few imbalances here and there. I changed the goalkeeper because I want him to think like the rest of the team instead of having a defend mentality. I mean, his mentality is still going to be a bit more defensive than the rest. But at least now he's looking at playing to get the ball up quickly instead of sitting back. The second thing I did was I changed the role of the DLP, and from support I put him onto a defend duty to lock down the center a bit more. And other than that, there were very few changes made to the system. Oh yes, and the fullback, the wing back on the left, I took off that crossing instruction, which is to go to the far post all the time. This time he has options. All right, Alexandre Lacazette, who is actually one of my more important players, is at 68%. I have a bit of a concern now. Z Gomez already has a hat trick in this game. Ooh, the poacher got a hat trick. Go figure. But it's a good system. Colado, 7.1%. All right, we're gonna make a few changes now. We're gonna take. No, I'm not. Not yet. Okay, we're gonna make one change coming up very soon, and I'm gonna put a weaker player into the team to see how this does. So we're gonna first, first we're gonna put on Joe Hanks for. No, we're not. We don't want to put Joe Hanks on. Okay, we'll put Joe Hanks. Joe Hanks is not ideally suited for this position, but he's got off the ball running of 11. I wouldn't pick him. Cesar Lopez is off the ball running of 13. I would pick him. So I'm actually swapping this guy out for Cesar Lopez, and we just change him from Germano to Lopez to see what happens. Mamija is being summoned by Neil Swabick. They win the ball back. Olmedo is playing he's playing like my Pirlo. Yes, I like this system because I can actually have like a Pirlo setup in the game. Z Gomez shoots, ricochets off a few players and goes out for a corner. And Bournemouth have camped in their own half. They're not coming out again. So your tactic, Sandokan, I've not seen this happen very many times in any of the games I've played. A team has decided to give up. They've given up. They've camped. They're not going to come out and disturb me very much anymore. So it's nice, very nice tactic. I like this tactic. Should I use this? Thank you very much. I don't have to design any more tactics thanks to you guys on Discord now. Just a few more. I want many tweaks needed. Just a few. More. Oh, he's got Mafio. Mafio loves to play in space. Crosses it. Oh, it's just a bit needed. Oh, we could have made it 4-0. Gomez, Lopez again, the playmaker. Lacazette. I could change that role to a playmaker, but I don't see the point. Lacazette inside the box. He goes. He almost makes it 4. Wow, this is a great tactic. I don't care about the possession numbers. I'm only looking at the kind of chance. I'm only looking at the kind of chances that this tactic created. They were very good chances, and very. We hardly spent any time defending in this game. Most of the most it's very solid. Drew teams in and we hit them hard. I changed the set piece routines around in favor of my own because I know my set piece routines, and I would tweak only the DLP. Basically, your DLP has to be defend duty because you got a ball-winning midfielder in front of him, which makes that uh, which does make it very important for you to have the right players in your team. Overview, as you can see, the heat map. Bournemouth had the whole pitch like this. Remember, we're playing a 5-3-2, so you do expect to see something like this. A lot of teams are going to have the ball in your half, which means positioning, mentals are extremely important for your players. If you're looking at, and then if you're looking at key passes here, pass combinations, right? Bournemouth hardly was able to construct anything from defense. You, on the other hand, a lot from your back line. So that's good to see as well. Let's look at the kind of shots that were made by Gloucester City. So Gloucester City had quite a few shots at goal, 3 quality chances from inside the box. Now this is the definition of a nice chance. If you look at all of them, these probably are going to be very good goals. I mean, we can watch the highlights, but these are all goals, right? So let's look at the off-target chances. Off-target chances, we had one inside the box which should have been converted by Olmedo. I still remember that. We had another one hitting the woodwork, another one that was a very good chance that should have been converted. So we should have won this by 5-0. The goalkeeper, well, he made 2 saves, 1 point blank. Okay, so on the whole, not bad. I like this. Now I'm going to look at something else. As expected, a lot of the you don't have to play any deeper than normal because your interceptions are all going to be around here. If you're playing on anything less than normal, you're probably going to get a lot of interceptions in this area, and that might be a bit risky. So this is a reason why I didn't drop my D line. I left it the way it is because the 5-3-2 is already a naturally deep system. Uh, so we couple of interceptions that we missed around here. I would be worried about this, but on the whole, they played pretty well. Um, Average positions you had with the ball for the match. You can see quite solid. Um, this includes the substitutions here. So the starting 11's average position is pretty good. Your 5-3-2 plays more like a 3-1-4-2. Not bad. Nice. That's why I love this. I actually enjoyed playing this tactic a lot. I'm not a big fan of stats, all right? So I'm not going to go through these because the stats tell a different story from what I saw. So we beat Bournemouth comfortably. Now let's look at the table to make sure that Bournemouth are a side. Well, I do expect a lot of these sides defensively to give me a lot of headaches, right? So uh, we played a 5-3-2, which is a defensively looking tactic, but you were able to carve out a lot of chances from your tactic. And the reason why it is possible is because of the very, very imaginative use of your players. Here we got an ICBM wingback. Oh, I love these guys. I really do. Okay, but yeah, I should get a better player, better at passing, and if I have a player who's got vision passing, oh man, this guy is gonna create a lot of assists. We also have a wingback on attack here. Very simple wingback. He still closes down more. It's okay. I didn't change that because I did want to change this guy. I took his close down instructions off. But this guy closing down more, it's okay because he's got a ball winning midfielder along with him. But we also have a solid defenders here. If you have any problems with your system, I would remove close down more. Maybe leave tackle harder. I don't mind tackle harder. But these are two instructions that you could take off in the game. Uh, won't create that much of a headache. But if you remove the close down more, chances are this guy's gonna start picking up a lot of yellow cards. So you want to be looking at your matches before making that decision. I like the way you have set up your tactic. Your DLP, this is the only thing I changed. I want him to be a more like an Andrea Pirlo, like the guy who sits deep and makes those cutting passes, and I think that's what you wanted. I've taken him off support and put him on defense duty because of all this action going on the right of him. He's got all these players going, I'm closing down. Hey, I'm closing down. I'm going into close down. No, no, I'm going into close down. So I told him, dude, just lock your position down in front of the front three because you got two morons here trying to close down everybody. All right, so you don't go leave that position. So Almeida actually had a pretty good game. I think he made some interceptions, which is what I want to see. Now let's check that out again just to be sure. Because if Almeida doesn't make any interceptions, then I'm wrong. But let's see if he made any interceptions. So we're looking at course the city stats and we're looking for interceptions. We're looking for the name Olmedo. Olmedo made no, he made 10 interceptions in this game. So I was right. We lock him down. He makes a lot of interceptions. I'm very happy. Now you have a wing back on the right who's going to probably make a lot of interceptions too because it was high closing down. And then we're looking at tackles. Notice this. Mafio made 11 tackles in the game. That's probably down to his close down more and his tackle harder, which is the reason why I said leave it unless you see this guy start picking up a lot of cards, right? Colado tackles, he had 3 tackles and 7 interceptions. So these are things that you have to look um, determined by the nature of the game because some teams might be very expansive in the way they attack against you. And if they try to draw you out and make you commit players into certain spaces, then it becomes an issue. That's when I would think about removing one of the tackle harders here. Then maybe leave him on close down. Leave his closing down settings on default. But we use the same tactic, we just made one change. Olmedo was changed, right? We changed the goalkeeper's instructions and we changed the fullback's instructions. So we took off the cross aim from far post. This is what you had. I removed it in the game and we changed this guy and we changed this guy's duty to support. And just kept it up and the team played quite well. And Gomez got a hat trick. So once again, I'd like to thank Sandokan for sending his tactic. I love your 5-3-2. I'm looking forward to more tactics from all of you. So if you guys want me to try your tactic out and let you know how the game goes, and if who knows, you guys will be the ones taking Gloucester City to a memorable if we do win the title. It'll be not I won't be the one who would have done it. It would be your tactics that would have helped me. So once again, I thank all of you for sending in those tactics. Keep them coming in. The next show will be a different tactic, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do more and more shows with different tactics. So it'll be very interesting to see what kind of tactic we used in the Champions League. Once again, I'd like to thank all of you for your continued support of this channel, my patrons. If you have any questions, you can always look me on Twitter at BusterNet or addicted2fm.com, my website. If you want to send in your tactics for the next show, please do so. You can always upload the tactic on Dropbox. Drop a link for me on the comments page, or just look me up on Twitter at BusterNet and just tell me which tactic you want to send to get that used on the show. So once again, take care. Have a good one. I'll catch up with you guys very soon. Bye bye.